A man walks into a bar and says, "Help, I'm stuck in an infinite loop." And the bartender says, so a man walks into a bar and says, "Help, I'm stuck in an infinite loop." Okay, I think that's funny. It's video time! Today I have a question from Amanda Greystone, who writes, "Ali, I just cut blunt bangs for the first time and I love them, but I have no idea how I'm supposed to be blow drying them. Some background. I have thick wavy hair that looks a lot like yours. Hair twins? And I figured you could help. How the heck do I blow dry my bangs?" You've totally come to the right place because I am the bang blow drying expert. I mean, I'm half Vulcan. This is the hairstyle of my people. The tutorial I've put together today is going to be pretty specific to blunt straight across bangs like I have, but with a couple modifications you can easily use these same general techniques on side swept bangs too. Are you ready to get logical and fabulous? Of course you are! Let's get started! We begin with towel dried but still really wet hair. Maybe the best thing I've ever learned about blow drying is that hair takes shape going from damp to dry, not from like soaking wet to damp. So your first step should always be getting the moisture out. Because my bangs are shorter and less thick than the rest of my hair, I always dry them before I even think about blow drying anything else, and that's what I recommend you bangin' babes do too. Okay, so first I'm combing down my bangs. You can see that they're getting like especially piecey right here, which is actually where my natural part is. We learned something today. Then I'm getting two big pinchy clips. What are these called? Do they have a name? Alligator clips? Bird clips? Am I an idiot for not knowing? And I clip back the lengths of my hair at the sides. Put your clips down low enough so that if there are any bits of bangs that you didn't comb forward, they can still come front as you dry, but not so low that any shorter layers in the front of your hair will escape. I'm using a round brush, which is really great for giving a lot of control and also a little bit of extra volume and curl. If you want your bangs really straight and flat, I still recommend drying them this way first, and then you can go over them with the straightener. What time is it? It's hair drying time. This is probably going to get a little bit loud, so I'm going to switch to voiceover mode now. Okay, that's better. The first thing that I do is get some of the wet out of my hair. I'm holding my dryer so that the air is coming straight down, and drying my bangs with my fingers here. Just sort of tussling it so that it's damp rather than soaking. Now I'm making sure there aren't any other rogue bits of bangs stuck in the rest of my hair. No? Okay, great. Like I said, hair takes shape as it goes from damp to dry, so now we're going to add the style. First thing I do is brush my bangs sideways at the edges so that the hair is coaxed in the opposite direction than it wants to lay. This helps give the shortest bits of my hair, the outer corners of my bangs, the right shape, rather than letting them ball up into tiny curls. Haha, sweet duck butt. Seriously, A+. Now I'm pulling the hair taut and kind of twirling my round brush a little as I pull it through my bangs. This gives my bangs great body and a little bit of curl at the ends. If you feel like it's looking maybe too curly, don't worry, it falls out a little when you brush it. If you have side swept bangs, and I did once upon a time, use the same twirl and pull motion, but angle your dryer so that the hot air is pointing in the direction you want your hair to go, then brush it sideways. Back to my Vulcan bangs. I'm still twirling the brush through my hair, but now I'm alternating that with combing it down. This helps the curl to drop a little faster. Now my bangs are dry, but they're looking a little too curly. All I do now is wait until they aren't warm anymore, grab a comb, and brush them out. I also use the comb to make sure that I have an even fringe line across my forehead. Yeah, that's right. So once that's done, I blow out the rest of my hair, and then straighten it. When all that's done, I grab my hairspray and give my bangs a healthy spritz. Now you may be tempted to run your comb through your bangs after spraying them. Don't! Instead, spray it and then gently smooth it down with your hand. This keeps all flyaways under control and also leaves your bangs totally smooth. Okay, how do I put the sound back on this? Awesome! Yay! Okay, so now you guys know all my secrets for blow drying and styling totally perfect bangs. If you have a beauty question for me, or if you'd like to request a future video, open a hailing frequency to me. You can contact me via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, email, or down in the comments at Exovane. And that's all from me for another week. See you next Friday, everyone!